There I be. Welcome back to another session of the Ascom Files. This is session number 10, officially at double digits. And the previous session, we got dealt some really rough cards regarding the Dagonites. It's like the game heard my words. It's like the game called me out on my title that I gave session 9. But we ended up having to deal with a colon from the sea or something like that. Basically, deep ones and a bunch of Dagonites invaded. We had to leave because we got dealt a bad spawn. In this session, we have to deal with deep ones delivering a artifact of some kind. It's our first speech covered up, and I was thinking we might have got the other one first, but yeah. The irony being that we were building containment when both these missions happened, and yeah, we're not going to be able to catch a deep one until that gets built, so it is what it is. Out of curiosity, can I send a home on this? It's legal. Okay, so we can send a Humvee, good. I wasn't sure because the Humvee counts as a covert vehicle for some stuff, but not like industrial. The other covert routes like industrial, and I think one we haven't really seen yet that I hope we never see because it's terrible. Okay, second question is what counts as beach gear? Because we're going to the beach. Shadies count, the flare guns count surprisingly. Trace flares, although I doubt it's going to be a nighttime op. If it is, then I'll have them out so we can see. Crossbows count, I'll take a couple of us. But I'll bring the machetes. Taser clips. Yeah, might as well bring the flares, why not? Extra medicinal stuff. At least for this mission. Armor is not gonna matter, so just put your suits on. I'm gonna drop a hard save too, so I don't forget. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm not really sure what to expect. I'm more familiar with the other beach mission you should get. That's the good one. So I'm not sure what opposition to expect other than there probably will be deep ones based on description. But since I didn't read this last session, I'll read it now. Abyssal artifact delivery. The Church of Dagon expects a visit from the Death Dwellers they worship. And during the meeting, Deep Ones will give the valuable artifacts to the local cult leader. Make sure the package never leaves the beach uncontrolled. The beach is being watched closely by agents of the church, so our best bet is to pose as already beachgoers. Which means beach gear allowed, no beach weapons or no armor of any kind. So this may not end well. Light cannon. This high caliber hand weapon can use armor piercing, high explosive, and buckshot ammunition. It has great stopping power. It has a variety of munitions available. And it does count as a cannon, as you would expect. Comes in 4-round buckshots. 25 by 6 kinetic damage as like a shotgun type, and I'm not sure what's gonna cuss. Oh, high explosive. High explosive in the same area rounds. But we can now contact magma. longest project. As soon as our agent friend gets research as well, I'm gonna prioritize our main research, which is getting better vehicles, because... Oh, hi. Dagon Safe House. That's nearby, poor fan. Myself... I'll take a Rogue Fest, sure. Rookies should be fine. I should be training rookies. Like Rebel. Anyway, our next priority is getting better vehicles, because the Humvee's not going to cut it once we get past the outposts, the cult outposts. Like, we might be able to cheese a couple outposts with a Humvee, but that depends on good RNG and not getting jungle terrain and stuff like that. Alright, so the bag gets to that one. You guys are gonna wait till daytime. Because fighting Dagon at night is not really advised. The giant spider. The giant spiders are solitary hunters, but are capable of social behavior during mating season. They're as fast and deadly as small hunting spiders, and clever enough to prey on common animals like pigs, large snakes, or tappers. Their weak point seems to be fire, and they hate smoke due to their energy requirements. That was something we sort of needed for, hey, should we ever find a specific device. Is this on the list out of curiosity? No, it's not. Okay, well, while the van gets to there, looks like we're doing the safe house first. This is a take on safe house, shouldn't be that threatening. I mean, interesting, but you're gonna have a P90 on you. I want to have the fun for today. Deagle just in case. And a rebel is in charge of the grenade launcher. Actually, wait, hold on. Alright, I do have some slight concussive resistance for reasons, but we're not really fighting the big stuff. And fire still does work. I'll still bring it, it's good practice. Good, he spoke. As a backup, carry a deal in your pocket. P90 and a couple clips. Med bag. You carried a big one. And cool. A prime to throw. Exact same setup. Yeah, that works. It's quick, it's gritty, we're right in front of the front door today. The crossbow looking right at us. Joy. Well, luckily we do have a thing we can use. You rebel needs 34, 17. I didn't think I'd be doing math today. Math at this very second in time. Calculator, please. 3, 7, 3 minus 17. 46, 34. Yeah, I could throw in. I can get rid of this grenade and do my business. I drew it over. Wow. Aim it. I mean, that obscure sight, that's good enough for me. Nice shot. The day has been saved. Jeez, go Rook. Oh, wow, you're about to have a bad day in a second. Catch. Guy with a snub way out of distance. Oh, I can't throw that far yet, can you? No, I wish. They're good, but they're not good, that good just yet. Yeah, I just holstered that for now. It'll be fine, he says. All right, just hope for no one gets hurt. Ugh. Just got shot in the side. Yeah, he's hurting. I don't like that my backside's exposed, but that guy's not really much of a threat. Alright, get yourself patched up. Really get yourself patched up, because that was a lot of shots. Beautiful. That's gonna cause a lot of havoc. I'm at a weird spot, but it shouldn't be that bad, I think. Felt that. Ow. Actually, I didn't even take damage from that. I thought I did because I thought I saw my character flash for a second. You have a no, but you're staying on the stash. I'm not sure if fire's gonna destroy whatever's in the safe house, but it definitely did alleviate a lot of problems for me. Just want to make sure my sides are exposed while I'm doing this. Well, the light pistol's never really a threat. That guy's having a bad day. Adam Molson? That's a bolt action. I want to look that way. Not quite, but you're getting there. Hope for the best, you two. People in the house understandably having a bad day. Yeah, that bolt action is definitely bad news. Alright, let's try this again, Rebel. Aim shots. That. Beautiful. Okay. Bolt action down. Multiple targets confirmed. Oh. Yeah, it's actually hit something in the shadows twice. Cool. Cool beans. Yeah, the snow's a bigger threat. Ow, I got shot somehow. There's someone in the side. No, just probably an unfortunate side tap. Or it is Jude. One of the two. Guy deserves a level check if anything. I need to fall back. Oh, that's just 8 fail. I just got shot pretty bad from whatever. From either a shotgun or from something. I'm not even sure what registered. Grenade goes in. Take a knee. Like, I noticed for 40 concussive, but they have some very slight resistance to it. I'm just surprised it's they're surviving those shots. The crossbow on my side. I'm lucky that I missed. Hi. How did it not kill you? I know I unintentionally aimed it off the side so we didn't blow our stash up. I'm just surprised that didn't kill. There you go, problem solved. I mean, we never did check our side, but I'm glad that that missed, if anything. Alright, last guy surrendered. Cool. The work got bravery, which is actually pretty nice. Anything of note from this? No, a bunch of boxes though, which can mean good things. Depth there to myself, solid ice cold killer and grenadier rebel, which is our first. XCOM agents are 12 quality humans, and human bodies have the perfect build for throwing objects. Some operatives take good advantage of this fact. Every level gives strength and throwing accuracy by 1. Lucky 5th Ward to myself, Battle Scars to myself and yet named, Bane of the Church of Dagon, which is my second, which is probably to use. Next one's Side Strength, which is good. Overwatch Shooter Rebel, as well as Elite, 4th Ward. And I'm out for a week. That'd be a lot worse if it was, if we didn't have the bio lab and the sick bay. Is it sick bay? Yeah, the sick bay. Question is, can I wait till daytime? Because doing this in the night seems like a really bad idea with deep ones being involved. Yes, I can. We're about to interrupt a meeting between the Church of Dagon and the Deep One messengers. The aliens will come ashore after 5 turns, so prepare accordingly. If we eliminate all occultists before then, the mission will be considered successful, but the Deep Ones and their gears will not fall into our hands. I'm not a fan of having to wait 5 turns, but we may or may not. Also questionable. Bikini's questionable. I never researched it. I don't know what the stats are on the thing. Actually, realistically, you should both have crossbows. Alright, well. That's what I'm working with. We don't have to capture a deep one per se. But we'll see what happens. Oh, we spawn not in a house. This is interesting. Got a guy with info looking at us. Guy with a crossbow. Is he looking at us? Yeah, they're both looking at us. Get crossbowed. Anyone good with reactions? Bersker. He's a crossbow person now. I'm willing to go back to turn 1 if this doesn't work according to plan. Ow. Good Anfield. Okay, so we're gonna leave the guy over there alone. Just have a gun now. Does he drop that? You're gonna pick up his gun. A really bad Anfield, but it's a gun. It's a gun nonetheless. Medical gear is where Ball's at. Better go for Enfield. Pick up a med kit, go and try to patch up our friend that got shot. That sounds familiar though. The map is just smaller than I anticipated, and does it say where to arrive at? It just says it'll come ashore, so I imagine we don't want to be near the water when that happens. So I guess the plan is take a house, wait for them to come up and just take their gift or whatever. He had a crossbow. It's not really important to us. I'm gonna drop this thing because it's not gonna. It's not gonna help me realistically. I know this. Just take a spare ammo pack for whoever needs it. Might just be those two, actually. Or might be more, I'm not sure. Okay, you have a gun. Infidels are really known for being reliable, but they'll have to do. I'd rather kill crossbow guy if I can. That crossbow guy? He is. Well, that is him. Yeah, no dice. Drop it because it's not useful to you. Guy just bounced across with bow like that can never happen to him. Rouge, get in there if you can. Preferably not at the window itself. Bruh. Thank you. Like, I know it's a crossbow and everything, but it's still cutting damage. Alright, Sudsy, make your way over to the building. Because we have to leave a person alive, otherwise the mission just gets counted as complete. Then next turn, Berserker and Bald will make the run over there. I guess my actual question is, I'm not sure how a how a crossbow counts as speech here, but I'll not question the specifics. All right, either way, turn 5. Turn 4. Turn 5. That is a spear. Not sure what that is, actually. That's what a hatchet looks like now, which definitely looks different. I was thinking some of these guys would have had like some of these guys would have had sonic weapons like we saw in the that culling that we had to run from. That gun's pretty much spent. Hey, Belle. You're first. Congrats. Also, I'm being told to hydrate the kidneys again. Well, today, specifically. You're also on this mission, so you're enjoying the beach and dealing with aquatic animals. You even got a swimsuit and everything. Well, yeah, a swimsuit and everything. I hope you don't use your taser pistol by accident. Yeah, they just have melee weapons. Oh, I got a gun strike. I was about to fire that for a second. The gun strike, I can't do squat with that now. It's sort of much just a paperweight. That's where they could bounce a crossbow if anything. Oh, you have a taser pistol too. I'll take that, I guess. He sounds pissed. Okay, that one's, if I could capture them, that would be really good, but unfortunately the containment's still being built, so yeah, that's not happening. Let's open the door. That may have been the cultists with the Enfield. But now that I say this, I guess that you can't really do much. Just check, make sure I'm not being dumb and there's not something upstairs that could exist. Yeah, because it has to be a sliding door. You know, from first-hand experience, that's usually that's what these doors are. I want to get you off from doing that. Nice. Step on next turn, I guess. Try to deal with our last cultist. Unless there's more I'm unaware of, which is always a possibility. Yeah, I figured this was safe. Cultist is in that building somewhere. Oh, that's probably an artifact. And for the sake of trading, I'll heal him up, but I'm gonna watch him. Well, it says you'll heal him up, I guess. I feel safer going around this way. Says you're too far from the action. Flux, you'll just make sure you keep a lookout. Yeah, he went in there. He ducked in there. You're watching him. And here's an approach. Saw him for a sec. Coming down the stairs, coming to the front. Where is he? He's right there. Ow. Got bashed by a pipe, but you're fine. Got him. That was more tense than it had to be. Sounds like getting a bravery points at least. Yeah, those were hatchets. I don't need more. I'll keep the pipe, I guess. Washable urn. Never really done it on top so you have no dependencies or just cash. Yeah. Unfortunately, the containment is being built a couple days too soon, but if we had one, that would have been our captive easy. Correctional officer of the ball, solid to Rouge. Infiltrated everyone involved. Which is the... You get bravery at level 5, you get some stats. Get a questionable pick. Battle scar to Bald and Sensi, and Elite to Rouge. I'm curious what this device is actually. It was an urn. It was an urn. Plastics. I guess water lamel, aqua lamel stuff. What was I gonna say if I experienced one of those? I think that was something that was released during my last campaign, but I was way too. I dealt with Dagon by then. Well, the Church of Dagon. Revive weapons. Commander, have you heard? There are people out there who are dedicated to saving scrap weapon designs. Sometimes promising projects get cancelled due to fashion problems or engineering issues which prove too challenging. The people I mentioned take up such designs and sometimes manage to complete them in secret using shallow resources. Why do they do this? For the money. Well, mostly for money. The designs have die-hard fans who would gladly pay a lot of cash for their favorite, supposedly non-existent weapon. And considering that these weapons tend to perform at least as well as initially expected, they can be of interest to XCOM as well. If you're interested in trying them out, and I know someone who knows someone, we can now acquire the Pancor Jackhammer, KS-23M, Ancient KG-11, and the XM-29 OICW. And Rouge is done training. Are these long acquisitions? I know that's Clay's favorite, but I'll research that one. I'll put that on the list. All the revive stuff. Oh yeah, it's Dynamite acquisition. Forgot that was a thing. The other one was... Did I add that? OCW 23M. Jackhammer. Put one on you. Those guys back on Meg contact. I just remember I wanted to buy some engineers. You got 5 more. Mainly because we're now able to manufacture. Oh, yeah, boxes. I'm now able to manufacture knockout grenades. The other major thing we had access to. Which will probably be our bread and butter for capturing more dangerous stuff. Another ghost ship incident. Containment is finally built. And dynamite acquisition. While hardly modern, dynamite can still be a very dangerous weapon in the hands of a desperate combatant. Requires a license to blow stuff up to purchase. Does anyone concussive damage? It's a heavy grenade? Or when a regular grenade doesn't suffice? Out of curiosity, how much dynamite do I have? I have enough for the moment. Abyssal Urn. This ornamental container is apparently used by Deep Ones to store materials for cultural or diplomatic purposes. It's made of plastics and is automatically salvaged when opened. Guess we'll open up once the ammo boxes are done being cracked open. They're both important. I guess for now, I want to get the one that I care about research first of these revived weapons. Oh, that was a 10-day project. Inside the ammo boxes. Yeah, those are all relevant for once. That's junk and that's junk. The urn had a guild pup in it. Okay. Oh, this would have died in the... No, it's not a ALML. I question the logistics, but sure, there was a living dog inside that questionable urn. What activity? This is a red dawn safe house. I'm still out for 4. You and you. Yeah, this is I'm trying to mess around with the jumpsuit. I've actually put that jumpsuit to good use. I just don't want to use it on something I can drop someone easily. HKG Lemon Acquisition. An experimental caseless weapon produced by Heckler & Koch. It features extremely accurate burst fire. Its caseless ammo ignores more armor than most rifles. It seems to work best in the hands of cold-blooded professionals. Requires promotion 2 to purchase. So 20% more effective against armor. Its main gimmick is it has power. It does increase power based on bravery, so I feel like that's probably gotten nerfed a little bit. I think it had more kinetic damage, possibly. I'm not sure. 50 ammo clip. Power skills based up 10% of your bravery score. So, in the hands of a max brave person, which is 100, it's pretty much 30 kinetic damage with a large magazine. Does seem really not worth it nowadays, but interesting. Yeah, throw this on the agent, I guess. More call activity. Glacier and Legend. You're on that gun. Oh yeah, I should have threw the. I'll do that when I get back. I should have threw the ammunition somewhere though. Looks is in charge of the fun today. You will have the 308s. Oh yeah, I reached out the flare gun. Yeah, swap those guns out and have a chance. Alright, I'll do. Man, that's a different safe house layout. I have an 8K though. Baseball bat, not really a factor at this point. One shot, one kill. Throw that there. Beautiful. What's on our side, Rouge? Something sees us. Pioneer with a pistol of some sort. Well, they're gonna have a bad day in a second, so just tie it on the bushes for now. This is attack. This is Makarov. It's not really a problem. Or Makarov. Oh, door's right there, actually. That might go to where it has to go. There's just more stuff in the bushes or stuff like that. I think it's just whatever's in the house is whatever's in the house. Can you light the front door on fire? Probably not. Yeah, well, it's too high up. Can you get in? Any thread in there? You tried. It's taking it for now. Obscure sight. Obscure sight. You're ready to react if we have to. Alright, good to me. Something behind us I didn't see. Ow. Guy shot his friend. Looks to be him. Lex only took a superficial scratch, but there is something to our side that does worry me. Oh, it's a that actually. One time I didn't get guys didn't give you melee weapons. Oh, you have one. I may go a little unconventional on this, but this might work still, or this may kill. Okay, plan B. I mean, it's a billiard club, but it's still something I would rather not be at the business front of, well, the business end of. Need my grade. You're too far out anyway. The guys up top are going to catch on fire, so they're not really a threat. It's only a Makarov. Yeah, as in they're already on fire and bleeding. I still wish I had one more cinder in hand, actually. Tagged one. Alright, just run back for cover. Okay, I'm gonna have to roll the dice tonight. Our minigun should be fine. You're looking out to use a fire jet, just saying. Alright, just have to roll the dice. Alright, we're fine. I think it's whoever shot Flux from behind that actually did damage. Yeah, Tiger from behind probably. Alright. Who has our stun stick? You do. Got shot in the arm. Did, but he should still be able to hit. There, he's unconscious. I don't want to touch that pioneer. I would ideally want to catch him alive, but if I had to shoot him, so be it. More friends up top. Alright, Berserker, you know what to do. Guys have a bad day, that's fine. How many fails did he have? 18 fail. Alright, this will perk you up, I guess. Oh, he's out. Of course. Alright, he's fine. And next turn, Rouge will patch up the gunner. Ow. Okay, you have 4 fails, I do now. All in center mass. They cover. Those are way off course. That guy's it's not a factor. That guy probably will panic and just drop it. Should be throw. Yeah, explain the fire went out. Oh, cool. She's ready to call. Gotta love fire. Also, gotta love cash. Half a mil. Solid to Berserker, Patient to Flex, Ice Cold Killer to the Unnamed, which is the kill 2 things in a turn, Battle Scar to Flux, and Elite to Flux. Healing Gel. The Healing Gel pack is very compact and extremely valuable on the battlefield. In order to use a medikit, the usual stuff of how medical stuff works, Healing Gel is really good for 2 reasons. One, it has multiple uses, and 2, it's pretty potent. Not as good as a meta pack, but it's very compact and it's very effective for the weight of it. Basic flight training. Helicopter, fast and reliable with extra fuel tanks. It's a helicopter, it flies, it holds 6 people, and it's faster than a Humvee. But not as fast as a private car, but it holds more people. We can now research XCOM paramilitary operations. How long is this? It's a 100-day project. 10's fine. Or one more on the agents. Then you have to learn about Vast to get the Dragonfly. I think Ganger's even talented at this point. Some junk topics, so I guess it's still worth researching them. Oh, I thought that last could tell us about the one specific person. Guess not. The one, the Pioneer, I guess. This is going to be Perpetual Darkness, I think. Oh, cool, that's done. Actually, get a healing gel pack manufactured first. Would it be Perpetual Darkness? Looks like it. Yeah, oh well. Such is life. Rebel is on Sniper Detail today. Alright, that'll do. Safe house is directly in front of us. Where is it for out of curiosity? All the way in the back. I mean, it's a place, it's not really the place I expected to be thrown at. Bruh. I wanna hope that doesn't... that's gonna bite us in the butt. I wanna run that back, because that's gonna hurt us more than help us. Now, Phil and Rebel fumbles a grenade toss twice. Because unfortunately, once he throw it, it lights up, not vice versa. I'm gonna draw the rest like I anticipate, like I was going to in the first place. Oh, that I wanted particular person gets to be lit an extra fire, I guess. Well, that one particular person had to not be alive, so also there's our NAD. Yeah, I did the right point blank a point blank grenade shot. It does have some slight concussive, but surprising, if anything. Oh, I thought you had line of sight. Oh. Okay, well, that guy's definitely gonna die, so that's not really a factor at this point. Whatever's up there is gonna have a bad day. That's a lot more than that little bit of land I thought. How did you not catch? You know, I'm not gonna question the logistics of it. You may just bleed out before we have to worry about you. Okay, well, that expedites the process. They're hitting, they're just not killing. Guy just holding down the trigger on the scorpion. Yeah, other one. Oh, the guy's on fire. It's way out of distance. Might as well. Have some fun. Or just really ineffective grenades, if anything. Just, I mean, it works. I was expecting to miss that much. Anyone else have a flare? Nope. There he is. I got the P90. It does. It feels underwhelming, but it does work. Anything new? Ledger and a couple boxes. And one of them did surrender. Cool. Bomber to Glacier, second the word. Ice Cold Killer to Legend, or Watcher to Glacier, and Trooper to Legend. Fire went off the gel for this. Contact Magma Corporation. We've contacted the Magma Corporation, a secretive R&D company from Novosibirsk, which specializes in biotech, high energy engineering, and firearms. Among other things, they offer experimental equipment for high-tier soldiers who can handle weapons outside normal limitations. Their products can potentially be useful to some of our strongest agents. We can now research the basement formula and the light cane acquisition. What else can we get from Magma? Eventual stuff, I guess. There's a fake game progression, so we might get something soon. Two more on Vast. Two on those interrogations. Is there power systems? I don't know what don't know what that is specifically. Anything I should worry about? I mean, I guess I can just put this on the desk, I guess. Bolt's pistol, assault rifle. Sure. Anything else? Can't acquire napalm until our promotion 3. Ancient aliens. Sure. Oh, we can actually know what these cheap weapons are exactly because we got multiple of them. I think they're better than the machetes, which we've been using whenever we do melee. The XCOM Hangover. To maintain morale, you organize some team bonding activities for the entire staff and some guests. A present council representative deemed the event to be quite adequately entertaining. Maybe you should do this more often. Without spending grand got points. Weapon boxes. Buckshot. Not really that much to speak of though. I want to hire more, but we're gonna be more in the red if I do. So let's not for now. Lunatic. People injured. One person's injured, and I'm still off for a day. Well, but don't do the sets again. Actually, no. Throw our pupper in. It might be agents. These individuals may seem average at first, but they are trained and equipped to the highest level possible and beyond. They're also programmed for maximum efficiency, tenacity, and ruthlessness. Don't expect them to break in combat. It might be agents seen to regularly undergo some sort of memory wipe or blockade that's very hard to break through, so extracting specific information from them is highly problematic. Staff input: Mysterious Man. Commander of the band of Black we captured. I know even you call him that. Says he can't remember a thing. Says last thing he remembers is that he was walking to the store. He gave us his name, address, everything. It seems to match reality. This guy really exists. His wife is super worried. You know, Commander, this is probably way deeper than we thought. Well, we know they exist. Trying to do the fancy thing of just allocating research with my wheel. Live on Pillar Military. The sooner we get the Dragonfly, the better, the easier life will be. I am sorry just taking out being road by doing this side stuff, but it is important in life to not research everything with words, and not focus on one topic with like my entire scientists that I have available. Yeah, time with the Kill Dog. Red Dawn Ganger. Staff input: moderation is key. According to an old proverb, you can't have too much of a good thing. Sadly, only after the fact do you find where the too much threshold really is. Like can acquisition, we can now buy that. I mean, it is a really potent shotgun. It's just I'm not really a fan of the short clip size compared to a regular shotty. It probably does work. I just don't really see a point in buying a light cannon. Those go. That's one I'm fast, I guess. An unfortunate citizen learned some closely guarded secrets regarding the aliens, the government, and other associated topics. The shock prompted him to become an extremist and plan a terrorist attack to bring the population's attention to the ongoing secret war. Also, our pupper with their snazzy thoroughbred gear. Also, no, you can in theory give the doggo explosives. I am not going to because I value my pupper's life. I'm having really bad flashbacks to when I gave them gas grenades and it prematurely went off because things happened. And not that, flop shoddy. Baton. And for today, you're in charge of beanbagging this guy. Or gal. Not sure which. Where is the... There. Yeah, that's good to me. I'll go with Astral Armor. It's just it's surprising actually. I'm surprised. I'm surprised the VIP. I mean the VIP. The no one died this turn. What a map is this? Oh, a bunch of industrial houses looks like, or really fancy houses. Yeah, this is probably clear if anything. Oh, I just realized you're gonna go get her stash actually. I hate it. The one thing I don't like about these missions is civilians will grab her stuff while you're in charge of detaining that guy. Well, actually, no, you're not gonna have time to just swing that thing. That's our lunatic. Do you have an angle? No, not from that distance, you don't. Nice shot. I was thinking he would have hit our own dude in the back. That works. That work deserves a medal, if anything. Yeah, later, everyone involved. And what's he called? Homicidal maniac. Can you even tell us anything new? You could tell us about a serum, but you could also tell us something I don't really want to know. That's gonna be really, really bad if we manage to roll that. No, I'll roll the dice and you guys are done with that. Focus on getting this done so we can actually focus on projects one by one. Abducted farmer. Staff input blasphemous crossbreeding. No, Commander. I assure you that is okay, words. Brain can do stuff sometimes and speak the words of people. I assure you that it is not possible to crossbreed deep ones with humans. There is no way these two life forms may produce any kind of offspring. Their genomes are much different. On the other hand, we've already seen things that literally should not be. Contact Vast. Vanguard Aerospace Technologies is the manufacturer of cutting-edge aircraft and aerial equipment. It's also loosely connected to the Black Ops Industries via several major investors, making them a natural candidate to be our supplier. The Pioneer told us about Ilya Dolvish, a specialist mercenary. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, Ilya and his family turned to freelance assignment. Part of a proud military heritage stretching back to the Red Army, this former soldier is carving a name for himself in mercenary circles as a force to be reckoned with. Classically trained in subterfuge and guerrilla tactics, he's no stranger to the horrors of war. Status for hire. Deep One Spear. A spear much like the ones used by many human cultures, but made of an unknown hardened plastic material. That's exceptionally sharp and nearly impossible to break. It effortlessly pierces light armor and can throw the target off balance. Does kinetic damage for whatever reason, I'm sure. Has a flat 33 plus a third of your throwing and melee, and scales based on your strength and throwing as well. Oh yeah, it does damage to you, so it's sort of like a dog bark, I guess. I might play around with this. Also two-handed. Might be fun to use on a melee person. Up a little more research on that. So, a couple more staff inputs. Oh, disciples too. Okay, can research one of those guys. Not red. Yeah, the sooner I get that done, the better. Give me one more knockout grenade. And Gildog. Gildogs can operate both on land and underwater. They're dangerous predators combining mammalian intelligence with ecolic tenacity. Their primary weakness is smoke, which tends to easily suffocate them. So I'll be able to see their combat analysis, probably when I get off the screen. They're pretty nasty to fight. Guys, compare military operations. Commander, I have noticed that your intrepid staff has made some impressive procurements within their limited means. But let's be honest, we both know it's not nearly enough for conducting serious operations. I've contacted some friends in high places and opened up an opportunity to legally procure some not exactly military crafts, wink wink. What do you say, Commander? We can all get the Dragonfly soon. Also, we can get a cannon. I don't think we can use it just yet, unfortunately. Yeah, 200-day project. It needs all 30 of those guys. Alicia's really trained. Right. Also, now this is our combat agent. Yeah, she does have front armor. I was thinking he just had a suit because he has Kevlar in the front. Takes some slightly reduced damage to gun. Ganger's a Ganger. Sailor's a Sailor. I guess it's all brawn, no armor for Exalt. The Executioner showed off. He's actually pretty armored. Curiosity. Even the Maniac is armored. Well, slightly. Is there really no analysis in the Gildock? That I did remember reading some. Yeah, I guess there's still analysis on the Gildock. There should be. Maybe when we find them in the field. Another bomb terror. 5 points. Yeah, one more healing gel. Red Zone Ed. Gave us a Dozier and a Antony Antive, a military engineer affiliated with Red Dawn. A veteran operative of the Red Dawn and a former member of Gru Spetsnaz. Although formerly of low rank, he has personal connections to the Verhuskia, or the group in charge of the organization, and is a popular figure among Red Dawn soldiers. Interpol's been notified. Deep One Hatchet. A fairly normal melee weapon, but made of an unknown hardened plastic material which makes it lighter and more durable in battle. It's balanced for users with good strength and throwing skills. Has base 40 cutting, modifiers based entirely on your throwing, and 34% of your melee, 60% of your strength factor in, as well as 10% of your melee accuracy. So I guess if you have someone that's good at throwing, they're gonna be good with this hatchet. Disciple of Zagon gave us a dossier on a Harry MC Zahn Lenzen. infiltrator mystic affiliated with the Church of Dagon. The veteran Church of Dagon represented in Europe. Once a member of the underground music scene in Rotterdam, he joined the church after some violent religious experience that also helped him become a recognized musician. Despite his mental issues, he appears fully human. Interpol's been notified. Any more Red Dawn? Or by jail cell actually empty? No, I saw a disciple. What else is important? Probably technically that shard is next on my list for sure. I guess I could just work on this in the meantime. That. Almost out of Maniac. Okay. Reaper. This bipedal carnivore has powerful gels and a voracious appetite. It has a number of mysterious brain implants which are likely used to control its activity. The premature predatory instincts of this creature are of little use except to terrorize and destroy. I'm not sure if that's something important or not, but I'll take a look in a second. Red Dawn Ganger. Sapin, but why can't we have nice things? No, Commander. We cannot use Reapers as cavalry. Yes, it'd be awesome and Reapers are very fluffy, but it would violate excellent protocols regarding maximum unit height. Sorry. Yeah, it doesn't help us. It helps us to get to the very, very end game, but it doesn't help us in its current state. Actually, curiosity. No. Yes. I mean, yes, but I'd be doing a bunch of nothing because that's twice as long as the dragonfly. He's gonna tell me that the one thing I would actually dread to find this early. Been a while since we've seen a life form. Who's in the car today? It's just during a codec. I'll wait till daybreak. Local inhabitant found dead, seemingly killed by some ferocious animal. I don't think I'm spraying mace at it. Tempting, but no. Oh, I only gave them one P90. I forgot that fact. Oh, hey, werewolf. Fortunately, I already caught one, so I don't really care about trying to capture multiple of them. Man, that is zooming toward us. I may have to just run for now, I want to say. Yeah, I need to leave. My people need me. Also, did you pick something up? No, you didn't. The one time I did expect something that would just rush toward us. So one time I under-equipped on purpose. Dragonfly. This vertical landing vessel can transport the 8 agents directly to the operation site. It can also be used to transport auxiliary units such as drones. It goes 560. It has a pretty long range. Well, it's slightly longer range than the helicopter. It goes twice as fast, holds 8 people. I'm definitely gonna switch that out for the... probably for the van. I mean, I try to pull a buckshot, it'll eventually die after it kills the civilians. Also, hey, Flex. I mean, I know I put that taser cat on my list, but I'm not really that interested in it. It's an option. It's not a really good option, but it's an option. Also feels good to actually have research that can do stuff now. Maybe not the gigantic projects just yet. Yeah, better someone else than our actual competent agents. Alright, I know I can. No. How many days do I have left? I have a week. Yeah, I know it's worth it, so I think we will just get the operations researched. Well, the van has served us well, but we have bigger and better things on our... We have bigger and better things on the horizon. Time to retire our van. But between the Humvee and the Dragonfly, the van really has only like one niche sort of purpose, and that's covert ops. So we will purchase a Dragonfly, cost 300 grand, so pretty expensive. Hey Glacier. Good morning for Europe. Good morning, Europe. Since we're skipping the helicopter stage entirely because I have the Humvee, I will at least show it off. I think it's through this option. So this is a helicopter. It holds 6 people. It's pretty fancy looking. I know in the first campaign I used it a lot. Also just for fun, because we're never going to use the Mud Ranger. This is the Mud Ranger. It holds a lot of people. Unfortunately, it has a really short range, so it never gets used. It holds 14 people, but it's really short. Oh, wrong button. But it only has a really short range of 540. It doesn't go places. But the Dragonfly, it looks fancy. But it holds 8 people. There's enough space to put a certain AI stuff. I mean, certain future stuff. More importantly, should we spawn in a bad place, we're not out in the open and just having to leave every time. It's pretty nice. It's just expensive to buy. When does this arrive out of curiosity? A couple days. Yeah, so now that we have the Dragonfly, yeah, we're pumping out these operations. As well as at Third Red Factory location. So scrap this for the time being. Church of Dagon operations. Commander devised a plan on how to capture a cult leader. We already know that they can be found at parties devoted to Dagon, performing all sorts of evil rituals that probably enjoy themselves too. Now I have a fairly good idea of how to calculate when and where these ceremonies will take place. I'll give you a call when I have something. Also, from now on, we'll not bother with Church of Dagon safe houses. Such tasks will be delegated to the Council Salvagers instead. Also, we can contact their dealers now. Red Dawn operations. Commander, looks like we're getting somewhere with the Red Dawn structure. I've completed a list of prominent Red Dawn supporters, and it's only a matter of time until we locate some high-ranking Red Dawn officer, paying them a visit, or maybe an entire party. That should be a big step toward crippling the Red Dawn for good. Needless to say, these houses are very heavily defended, so it's your call if we strike or not. You can always wait for the next opportunity. Also, no more Red Dawn safe houses. The XM29 OICW. The XM29 OICW, Objective Individual Combat Weapon, is a prototype assault rifle that fires 5.56 NATO ammunition and 20mm air-bursting projectiles. It has advanced optics and enhanced the lethality of the weapon, but it requires a trained soldier to use them effectively. Purchase requires Rumble 2, revive weapons, a license to blow stuff up, and pretty much anything that uses 5.56. It's an interesting gun. I know it's Leif Silver's weapon of choice once he get access to this stuff. But it fires NATO ammunition, so 20% RPN, 26 kinetic damage. Not really designed, doesn't have an aim shot, auto and snap. But it also has grenades. well, underhanded grenade rounds. These 20 by 28 millimeter high explosive airburst busting rounds for the XM29's underbarrel launcher comes in 6-round clips. The blast focuses around the target. So I think it's pretty much an up-close and personal explosive. It has to be near point blank to do damage, but concussive. Will I use it? I'm not really entirely sure on that, but I did want to at least research it. The KS-23M. This version of the KS-23 is a new addition to the Russian military forces. Designed to shoot heavy stun rounds, which it does with fairly lethality, but it can also use buckshot and AP rounds. Also for when you want to do more damage than a regular shotgun, 19 by 7. It's not quite a specific other shotgun, but it probably hurts more, honestly. Disciple at Zagon told us about gave us a dossier on a Rita and Lolo Richer, magicians affiliated with the Church of Dagon. Under the name of Izan, the twins rose in modest popularity on the Berlin race scene. Their career declined due to a spreading rumor that their concerts gave you bad trips. Investigations uncovered a large number of suicides among their fans, with both sisters disappeared before they could be questioned. Apparently they went back to studying psionics with sorcerers at Dagon. Interpol's been notified. Dragonfly is here. Also has a refuel in 8 hours, but that's fine. So if I preview this, well, besides classic Exxon beats, we can actually just move people around. So say I want mobiles back here, I could just save deployment and just go, but where people are positioned is just based on where they listen in the deployment part. So Pupper's on the top, Pupper's like here, then myself, and so forth and so forth. So try to remember to position people accordingly, because it's not like the cars or the helicopter. Their position does matter. Anything else I care about? So waiting on that. That's getting researched. And the rest are going toward that shard. Alright, let's equip this thing. Oh wait, that reminds me. There's actually one thing I forgot to research. Let's see. On the top. My singular hatchet, I guess. Singular spear. Um. I'm gonna get more weapons, more guns, but just want to know what I have, if anything. Rifles, load the one stun clip I have. Not using cannons just yet. Not smoke. Oh, you use flash grenades. Oh no. Tend to never use flash. Throw some napalm in there for good measure. I need more smokes. It's a good name reloaded for now. Oh, you can buy heavy crossbows. Curiosity. Okay, they're beach gear. You know what? Sure. I'm not sure how that's a... I'm not sure how a 20-pound crossbow counts as beach gear, but sure. Here's I ever see that one mission I'd rather not have to deal with. You know what? I'll live a little. Buy one of those. I may want options. Um... Okay. The rest of it's just medical stuff that I sort of forgot to throw on in the first place. So what gel we have? Trace flares. 30 flares probably. The knockouts I'll just assign when we have stuff that's important, because those are precious. Durandroid factory location. We knew that the Durandroid we recovered is produced by the Red Dawn, but we didn't know where. Now we're able to pinpoint the location of the manufacturing plant. Should raid and get data to replicate this technology for our use. Exile operations. We now have enough data to finally uncover some channels to the ruling elite of Exalts. They're rich men with extremely well protected identities, but sometimes we can pinpoint a hideout or a gathering where important information is passed to underlings. Attacking such a location would be tough with all that security present, but it's our only chance. Also, no more Exalt safe houses. Stuff has arrived. No, 6 will do. AKM's loaded. Bob Cypress loaded. Miniguns, grenade launchers. Smokes, flares. I'm probably never gonna use the anti-personnel mines, but they're an option. I think Earth will be safe from aliens over the next few months. It's going to depend. Eventually, the geoscape's gonna get spicy, and that's not counting 1990. That's not counting a couple in-game years from now. It's gonna get spicy eventually, and I'm not ready to open the bag of worms just yet. It'll be an interesting time in the XCOM project. Oh no, I almost passed the day without signing research. But things are calm for now. It's not going to be calm for much longer. I mean, just in case the worst happens, I might as well at least have this research in case things get to said scary words. Once this piece is no longer as common as it is today. I recall this is important for one acquisition in particular. Zombies, rats, various drone apparatus. Already running out of like the big stuff to be focusing on. Yeah, boombox it is. boombox. This type of old-school radio/cassette player can be found in possession of hip teens around the world. While much better sonic equipment can be bought for cash, only a genuine used boombox has that electric urban sound from the underground, which really gets your blood pumping. If the need arises, it can also be used to smash people in the head, just like skateboards or mobile phones. It relies entirely on your bravery score to do stuff, but it's important tech. Okay, maybe not really, but it's important-ish. Important-ish, I guess. Chupacabra corpse. This organism is clearly alien in origin, possessing many features unknown on Earth. It has an exoskeleton like our invertebrates, but its neurocardiovascular structures are more analogous to large mammals in their complexity. Chupacabras have very simple eyes, but the morphology and chemistry suggest a fast-moving predator with sharp claws and a whip-like tail. Its external shell provides some resistance to physical attacks. Yeah, it's a Chupacabra, you don't touch it. You get close, you just die. What I'm interested in is the Zebraserum. Eventually, it's not really important just yet. Oh, hi. Well, about us being safe from aliens. Sort of curious. I know I had a corpse of theirs. I didn't bother to analyze and to research. And would those guys count? ANTH. I mean, it's also going to be something else entirely, but I'm just sort of curious for my own sake. No, it has to be a specific animal. It can't be them. Okay, so Eric will be in a armored vest. Alright, I didn't send anyone else to that other one. Actually, no, it has to be the hunt. Wow, that sucks. Alright, however it is. Oh, it even grays out if you're out of range. Oh. Well, I guess that means we're saying the Dragonfly to do something really simple, but for demonstration purposes, painting up the aircraft. So this is the armored vest shield. It's slightly more armored, but you're sort of stuck holding a shield in your hand, which works in a pinch as a melee weapon. Where's that SMG at? There it is. Which means he's sort of stuck using a one-handed weapon like a SMG or a pistol. I need to consider tablets at some point, maybe between sessions. I really plan to be live on Sunday, but I can at least get that much prep so that when we start doing bigger missions, I don't spend as much time on giving people equipment. Oh, that's right, because I didn't put enough ammunition for the P90. And that's fine. Oh, hi, it's spiders. That's not really that balanced. You know, provided we don't miss. Oh, so you have a flare for some reason. Oh, you just have your gun. Well. Watch our 6, I guess. But yeah, the luxury of actually being able to not be out in the open. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to not be exposed to the elements of everything. Multiple spiders are present though, so I should try to kill them all if I can help it. Who has a stun stick? You do. For your own good civilian, you don't want to get bitten by Australian-sized spiders. Or wherever part of the world we're in. Also, it says we know stuff we want to capture is on site. Switch rounds. That's what we just shot. That's fine. Well, so much cover there. And I was wait, was that or was that something else? Those are batons. Was it dealt too much with the initial shot? Yep. Nothing. I forgot how obnoxious desert maps can be sometimes. It's a spider. Oh, there's a red spider. I want to say that's a flame spider, but I'm not really that sure on that fact. Shot went a little bit wide, but that did connect. Yeah, those two might be the last spiders on the map. It was a small this wasn't a settlement sized attack. You are getting really scarily close to where I don't want you to be. Did you just bounce those of those? You did. Please don't kill. No, but you blew up because that's what a flame spider does. I tried. It probably wasn't gonna happen because it was a desert map, but I had hope. Assault your correctional officer and deputy to Rainbow. Solids to the pub, Eric and Rainbow. Lucky 6 awards myself. Elite to Glacier, Affable and Rainbow, and Mastery of the Grenade Launcher first award to Glacier. Crop circles. All the maps. All the stuff's happening. Oh, that's what I was worried about the most. Okay, well, that's gonna be the car's business. Wait, so Humvee? No, the Humvee's not by itself. Okay, I'm gonna throw a hard save here. Did I? I pushed that by accident. You're so revealing. You're at 100. Yeah, I have my doubts if I could sniff at this without stuff happening. I'm not sure where this convoy started at exactly, but yeah, I doing coal infiltration. Did I know? I know something fishy's happening in that area. I don't think I can reach that because I patrolled, but stuff having every MMB's here. I won't spoil what that convoy means exactly. I need to be more aware of Southeast Asia from now on, though. Oh, I actually want that gun. I know what that is. That's actually something I want. Oh, he's having a bad day. Must have died from the fire. Somebody shot. Oh, you have a cause actually. Ew. Beautiful. If you somehow come this way, I will deal with you accordingly. Oh look, you're on fire. That you should be concerned about that, but you have bigger worries. Yeah, bye. It's a farmer. That's a dead age. That's a dead MIB. I'm on a time limit, aren't I? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm assuming you guys having that cause. We know the cause of concern because we're too far away, but still. You guys tried. I'm running out of time. Where'd you go? Or do you go duck back in here? He ducked back in the house. Yes, he did. Gotcha. I don't know what happens if you wait too long, but I don't want to find out. Oh, free cause. And free item. I'm a very concerned farmer. Well. Cavalier to Ninja Dorn Codec and lead to Ninja Dorn Third Award. Yeah, I might have to send. I need to send the Humvee over here on recon after. A group of Black Lotus members are trying to find new sympathizers in order to expand to new areas. Need to stop doing 40 matches to secure new political alliances. Okay, you need an actual gun. Well, P90 works. Alright, armor bearer, let's go. That's a footman. This is why I like having shields. I say this as you get tapped in the side for 3 fatals. With a light pistol. Irony. How it's never lost on me sometimes. I'm not even sure if I can hit this guy, but I'm curious. There's a chance. I figured as much. You see him, but you have to stand up. These guys would be important, but I have bigger concerns. Where's my sniper at? If I have one assigned. I don't have one assigned. You're trolling me, game. Well, wherever you threw them, hopefully it's where it has to be. Also scatter, because this guy could have incendiary. They tend to have them. Oh hi. Not really that threatening, but you do have all your TUs, so. Right on target. I'm not sure where to put the pup, honestly. Go in the building and hope you're safe, I guess. He passed out, cool. Oh, there was someone in the house. Dude, he hit my dog. It's not fatal, but I'm surprised the pupper didn't panic from that. Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay. I was getting revenge before he comes back to get patched up. Get that leg patched up. I'm feeling when my own words get twisted against me. I mean, the whole irony thing is always a thing in XCOM, but still. Three fails. You have a mech kit. You had the right mech kit for the job. Same verse as first. It goes in. Up. A miracle you didn't catch fire, honestly. I will say the third best probably did save the pupper's life. But still, that sort of sucks for the pup. Yeah, it's a party in there. Though this guy caught on fire. Oh, I didn't prime that. Oopsie. Yeah, those guys are gonna burn. And also you need to remember the shield always is on the left hand for our shield people. Well, they're gonna have an extra spicy day. Ow. I also wish our people wouldn't get hit by... wouldn't get scratched with armored vests on, but... not in the cars today. Problem solved. And someone got some bravery training. Nice. Deputy at Glacier. Solid to myself at Glacier. Patient to the pup and Eric. Icicle Killer to myself at Glacier. Graniture to myself. Purifier. Those agents who regularly face things a human is not supposed to experience are particularly appreciative of flamethrowers. Every level increases T in health by 1. Battle scars to the Pup and Eric, Overwatch to myself, or lead to Mumbles. Packard Jackhammer acquisition. Despite its fast gas-operated reloader, it was cancelled due to high price, tech issues, and being unsuitable for civilians. But the design remained popular among the public with its aesthetics and futuristic look. Due to its light polymer frame, the recoil is rather significant. Requires Promo 2 and a machine gun license and revived weapons to buy. It's a really fancy shotgun, 10 ammo clip, 5 round auto, 5 shot auto for when you really have to kill something with buckshot. It is buckshot, yeah. It might be like 5 AP like rounds. Never really use this. I don't really have an opinion other than it's heavy and hits hard. Got a mutilation. That would be the car's job. But that is where I'm at to call it for today. We made almost an entire month of progress. We may or may not have a friendly geoscape for much longer, based on that previous recruitment that the Black Lotus is doing. So things may start getting spicy sooner rather than later.